Hello and welcome here on TSJ TV, hashtag Sideline View. I am the sports jock, and if you didn't know, now you know. This channel right here, TSJ TV, is where we look to sort of dissect, chat, comment, engage on anything sport related. And today we speak of the South Africa versus India ODI series, where India managed to win the first one. 2 wins in 2 matches now. They won the last test match at the Wanderers, and now they've won the first ODI match in Durban, Sahara Kingsmead, and doing so by 6 wickets, thanks to that brilliant partnership between Rahane and VIRAT Kohli. VIRAT Kohli scoring yet another ton, chasing. Gee whiz, how many tons is this guy? I think his batting, his aura at the crease sort of explains how he's and a lot was said during the test series about how he celebrates when he gets picks up a wicket, or how he celebrates when he scores a ton. That's the sort of player he is. That's the sort of player that he's come about, and he's exciting to watch. I love watching him play. I love watching him bat. He's the way he's able to just turn his bat and put balls where no one would think he'd put. And I'm not talking about shots that are unheard of, yeah. I'm talking decent cricket shots where he's able to just open the bat with his wrist and score boundaries at will. So today that was very impressive for me. I was really entertained, thoroughly entertained by that knock, particularly it being in the second innings, the batting innings, chasing 269 that South Africa posted, to 270 the target, and doing so comfortably. But Rahane as well, I was certainly surprised why he was left out of the test squad, because I believe he's one of the best players that they have. Stats suggest that as well, playing outside of India, subcontinent conditions outside. He is one of the best that they have. But the partnership took the game away, and Faf du Plessis didn't know what was going on today. I say he didn't know what was going on, but I look at the bowlers, I look at something that they have in common in Morne Morkel, Andile Peshukwayo and Chris Morris. Rabada is your strike bowler. So Faf du Plessis will understand Kagiso Rabada leaking runs. If he is his strike bowler, then he will leak runs. Like Dale Steyn and Vernon Philander. Dale Steyn will leak the runs, Vernon Philander will look to keep it quiet and pick up the wickets and nip it around. And I think with Morne Morkel, Kagiso Rabada, I've always maintained that it's like for like. So if you're going to open with those two, then if you come across a David Warner, if you come across a Shikhar Dhawan or Rohit Sharma, you will pay the price. And you look at a guy like Chris Morris, who's been a revelation in South African cricket in terms of all-rounders, but he does have that ball that he strays down the leg side for a right-hander, obviously looking to angle it in, and that's his Achilles at the moment, that he is able to apply some pressure for a couple of balls, but then every now and then he'll sort of drag it down leg side, and the batter is able to release that pressure. And I think that's something that Otis Gibson and the bowling unit will have to work on if they're going to continue with this bowling unit that played today, the first ODI. Maybe they look good in the nets, maybe they look good when they practice, but that one shot that you are able to, or that one ball you are able to give to Virat Kohli to release the pressure, could be that one ball that injects or puts some impetus in his innings. And what we saw today was partly why I'm raising this issue that I've certainly seen with the Proteas, not just today. I've always maintained that Morne Morkel, Kagiso Rabada, like for like, so them opening together I'm not particularly happy with. But Chris Morris, he's an established all-rounder now in South Africa. He needs to sort of be consistent in his lines, set up the batter. Sometimes I feel like he's just bowling within himself, bowling to a line that you will be comfortable with, and not getting into the bowler's head. And he's a tall guy, he's got plenty of options. When there's plenty options when you're much taller and you are able to use the ball. But Today it was just one of those, the 11 extras are counted at some point. 11 extras, that's 2 extra overs to Virat Kohli and Kohli and Rahane, and they paid the price. South Africa did pay the price today. What would I like to see going forward? I would like to see a more restricted line of attack from the South African bowlers, and sort of give one of the strike bowlers in Morne Morkel or Kagiso Rabada the license to throttle it up 140, 145, because that will still be they go to sort of that bowling lineup. They know that if you crank it up, it will still be an issue for that top order in that Indian batting lineup. But apart from that, batting lineup, still issues with Quinton de Kock. He doesn't look confident at all at the wicket. Whether he'll bounce back or not, or how long will they persist with him until they look at options that they have, I don't know. But he is certainly struggling at the moment. Miller, unfortunate as well, looking to sort of put it on the offside, but got a thick lead. Well, I can't even say it was an edge. He just sent it down Virat Kohli's throat. Well, it was a close catch at the end, but there was nothing of substance in that batting lineup apart from Faf du Plessis and what he was able to do with Chris Morris as well. With the bat was handy today, was able to stick around and support his captain. But if you're going to put 269 on the board, at least that's something for the bowlers. That's something for a bowler like Kagiso Rabada. It's something for Imran Tahir. It's something for Morne Morkel. And if it doesn't work out for Faf du Plessis sometimes, like it didn't work out today with Imran Tahir, which is his trump card, then he should be able to look to someone else. And I just sat there and I was like, who else is he going to look to, If Imran Tahir isn't the option on the day, or isn't coming right on the day, then who will it be? And I think that bowling, or the quicks, need to quickly realize that they are playing at home, and Imran Tahir won't be much of an issue to some of the Indian batters who are able to use their wrist and flick him off the pads or nudge him on the offside. So if they're going to continue with this bowling lineup that they had today, which I don't anticipate any drastic changes moving forward. No, it was a case of lines and lengths and conditions perhaps being surprising for Faf du Plessis later on the day or during the night, or it perhaps became a much easier surface to bat on, or Virat Kohli and Kohli and Rahane just applied themselves better. But certainly the bowling lineup today wasn't up to standard. Congratulations to the Indians. Momentum's on their side. Well done to Virat Kohli. Exceptional ton. Beautiful to watch. Some of the best shots you'll see in cricket. But it makes for an interesting day again on a surface that was quite controversial, or not controversial, but quite surprising on both sides. At SuperSport Park Centurion, which is a day game on Sunday, and you can rest assured that South Africa will look to bounce back. But until then, comment. Tell me what you saw. Tell me if you were at the stadium, what the vibe was. Sold out, Sahara Kings lead. There was no rain. Hey, there was no rain in Durban. We had a full game of cricket. We saw 2 tons. So value for the money for the people in Durban, and I'm sure the Centurions are looking forward to South Africa bouncing back on Sunday. So yeah, leave me with a comment. Tell me what you think of the first match, and tell me what you anticipate will happen with the squad heading into that second ODI on Sunday. But until then, from my side, please continue to subscribe. Please continue to watch some of our clips, and tell those who don't know that we do have a YouTube sports channel here in South Africa. So until then, yaman.